Hello, my name is Orest and currently I'm reporting from Ukraine. At the moment I'm situated in the town of Truskavets, which is the famous spa resort in western Ukraine. Early spring is usually the toughest tourist season in the city. However, now there are a lot of people who came here. Those are internally displaced population of eastern Ukraine who are fleeing Russian shelling in such cities as Kharkiv, Mariupol, Kyiv and other large areas in eastern Ukraine. So I invite you to take a walk to explore Truskavets, and hopefully we'll be able to speak with the people here who will share some of the stories that they are facing recently, because this is something that most population on our planet cannot even imagine. Let's go. The town is very busy. It is located not far from Lviv, like an hour drive. And I remember that such crowds happens here during only the high season in summer. So now all those people came here for different reasons. Traditionally, Truskavets was serving as the popular destination for those people who are coming here to relax, to do some spa, recovery. There are a lot of natural springs around that people use to cure the liver, kidneys and other things. Even from abroad, a lot of people are coming here annually. But the main purpose, these crowds that we are seeing now here around, is recovery, probably not on health issues, but rather on a psychological level, and obviously just a simple need to survive in Ukraine. People from Ukraine can be surprised to see Truskavets like this, with open shops during this heavy time that our country is experiencing at the moment. Actually, if you just come here and you don't know there is war, you would not even imagine. Yes, but everything is happening on our eyes, guys. Hello. People try to be friendly. Dobry den. You can buy everything here you want. Restaurants are open. We'll have a lunch because you're getting hungry after the ride from Lviv. If you didn't see how the Ukrainian countryside looks like at the moment, check out one of my previous videos where I am driving and showing everything. Can you tell us what happened, if you're fine?
What is happening right now?
Yeah.
So
Everybody migrated here in Truskavets.
To Truskavets, everybody's coming to Truskavets.
yeah,
And where are you from?
from Odessa.
You came from Odessa?
Yeah,
Okay. How are the things now in Odessa?
quiet maybe. But
Still quiet, yeah?
Yeah. But we're not sure that it's
Once
quiet
in a while,
right now.
you can hear the sirens and everybody is hiding under the ground. So.
I am from Lviv, so I just came here from Lviv, and there are also sirens, but it feels like the city is recovering after the first initial shock. However, it still feels very far, from these things.
Yeah.
So, I cannot even imagine, how did you drive? Did you take a bus? How did you get here? By car?
Yeah.
Took almost like 32 hours.
How many?
30 hours.
30 hours from Odessa.
Yeah, because we came.
In the beginning of the war.
Yeah, there is the traffic was
Really bad?
hard. Yeah.
Can I also ask, why did you choose Truskavets to go?
Our company provided a temporary hotel for us, so we're gonna stay here until something's going to be changed, so we'll see how it goes. Also, the safety place, so...
Okay, guys, nice to see you. You're a safe place now. Good luck. Bye-bye. My name, you can see this video on the YouTube channel Orest. Subscribe and see you. If, guys, you still didn't subscribe, there is a button below. Please do it right now, because, I am doing the real stuff. Just speaking to the people who experience something, and I'm showing you exactly the same what I see, which is valuable for me. So you see, this young couple came to Truskavets because their company organized accommodation for them here. The city of Truskavets, as I told before, is a big spa resort, and I believe in addition to the local population, which is around 30,000 people, at least 50,000 people can be accommodated here within the guest houses, hotels, or other type of accommodation. So at the moment it serves as the last resort for many internally displaced Ukrainians. It's Sunday, so people usually in Ukraine visit church during the daytime, and there is definitely a lot of things to pray for at the moment in such situations that Ukraine appear to be. So this is one of the main squares. There is a huge park over there, and one of the most imposing buildings in Truskavets, which is the mineral water spring. Okay, let's go inside. We'll do the stuff that usually practiced by those who come here for healing. So we're entering this magnificent hall with some really interesting characters you can see. This definitely was designed during the Soviet time. However, the pictures and the topics here resemble the local life in the Carpathian Mountains, the traditional way it used to be. Also, there are some instructions how to use the water. We'll be back to this. However, here is also some panoramas of the Carpathian Mountains, and actually Truskavets is just at the foothills of our Carpathian mountain range. Another nice example with some example of the Carpathian architecture. Just look and appreciate those bottles. So as you see, there is like a cup with some kind of straw, yes, and I bought like a easy version. So this is necessary in order to put water inside your throat straight. Those waters here are very rich for different minerals, and they can damage the teeth, right? That's why it's necessary to use the straw in order to, avoid contact of water with the teeth. Let's do it. Let's try. So I've got this kind of cart, and using this, hopefully the water will pump. Oh. Not bad. It tastes like burjomi, the Georgian one, and actually Georgians, hello to you. Thanks for your support as well. After drinking mineral water from Truskavets, I'm feeling bulletproof. To set aside all the jokes, I can say that this place is welcoming many people. There is definitely large pressure on the local infrastructure. However, they are keeping up, and security level is also high. My press documents were checked several times already. Everybody is on defense, obviously. People need this kind of atmosphere to relax after some terrible journeys they made all the way to come here from eastern Ukraine, and something like the scale of damaging happening there is unimaginable, guys, for our country. Oi. So please don't let us down, support us, speak about this, and stay with Ukraine. Here in the middle of this peaceful square, we see a wall, a memory wall of different men, our heroes who died, guys, in the Ukrainian-Russian war. And please take a look at the date: 2014, 15, 17. What does it tell us? Invasion of Russia on Ukraine didn't start only on February 24th, 2022. Our war is in the active phase starting from 2014, when Russia, using vulnerable position of Ukrainian government, which was in the transitional period after the Euromaidan, occupied Crimea entered Ukrainian mainland from the east, and the war in Donbass started this way. Then it was kind of frozen a little bit, but still every day there were some shootings happening. And this kind of escalation that we are facing now is simply unprecedented. I'm very afraid to see such kind of walls in every small town, in every small village, but just on a much larger scale. You have to remember our heroes, you have to remember what did they die for, and the amount of spirituality, the amount of feeling of dignity and purpose that everybody is experiencing now in Ukraine is also unprecedented. That's why we are going to protect our land and we will win this war. Marta, do you know the history of Truskavets? Do you know when it became like a popular destination?
I believe 200 years ago.
A little bit less, but you are close. The fact, guys, is that Truskavets and the mineral springs have been found here around 150 years ago, still back in the 19th century. So it was discovered and it became the popular hangout place for Austrian, Polish and Ukrainian elite. People were coming here not only for treatment purposes, but also to relax and enjoy themselves. Aha, here you see we have a hint. I love Truskavets, a true resort since 1827. So yeah, guys, it's almost 200 years since this place is a spa resort. Obviously, if there are wealthy people arriving somewhere, then the development is happening. This is like, for example, a well-restored historical villa, which you can see has the name Mozart, guys. Everybody knows this genius Austrian composer, but almost nobody knows that his son, the famous Mozart, his son was living and working for at least 25 years in Lviv and in the surrounding areas. I'm not sure if he visited Truskavets. Probably Truskavets didn't exist then, but definitely it's the personality that shares a lot in common with us. Just take a look at this villa. Amazing boutique hotel. This is one of my favorite views in Truskavets. You can see the combination of the historical wooden architecture, which really fits together very well. Just opposite, there is a church with the statue of Saint Paul II, who is very, very respected person here in Ukraine, guys, as well.
I went to a small cafe here in Truskavets to buy some coffee, and I heard this kind of a dialogue between people. Old man was asking where he can go and cut his hair, and the waitress tells that sorry, but all the hairdressers, they left. Near was a girl. She was like, it's okay, no worries, soon hairdressers from Kyiv will be here. So people are moving here. Like a lot of people are here now, and it's just changing. You know, people are leaving, some people are leaving, and other people are coming here. So it's like a moment.
So there is definitely a large rotation in the city. Truskavets has a kind of favorable geographical position south of Lviv, in the middle of the busy highways. From here you can go across the Carpathian Mountains to the south, west to Poland, or north to Lviv. Now we are walking here, and I would like to kindly ask you just simply stop for a second and appreciate all the architecture you see in from the spot. Yes, so first of all, here on the left, it's a nice historical place with some amazing 4-floor, 3.5-floor villa. Then there is like a still part of the center, and as further you go, the more built-up areas you see. Some of those are new hotels, some of them are older, but still, yeah, you can really see the scale of development here. There is some new place. I'm not sure when it's going to be finished. And what's interesting, there are some really cool examples of Soviet architecture. So this is, for example, the Palace of Culture. And see how it is designed. Yeah, it's probably some big hall over there. Another connection with really interesting mosaic on the different national motifs. And also another like kind of barabakan, yeah, or this kind of shape dining room or something like that. In the middle we see the monument to Taras Shevchenko, the most prominent Ukrainian poet. And I think now everybody will remember his wise words. Taras Shevchenko is really a phenomenal personality. You can see his face on the 100 hryvnia banknote. All the way back in the middle of the 18th century, he was sending us really serious messages. His famous poems starts with the following words: "Кохайтеся чорнобриві, та не з москалями." This message in translation to English means something close to feel free to love everybody, black eyebrow girls, but not the Muscovites, not the Russians, because he knew that nothing good will appear from that. The war we are experiencing now is one of the worst images of this persecution, is one of the worst images and real-life examples, unfortunately, what is the attitude of Russian mentality towards Ukrainians. Yeah, let's have a lunch.
Yes, it's a big line here.
It's busy here, yeah? Now the city is flooded with people. Everybody is trying to, find their way out, and definitely it's like feels like the renaissance of a local tourism infrastructure.
Actually, that's my favorite local kind of a restaurant with cheap prices and really good Ukrainian food.
Traditional.
And I believe the owner of the restaurant, it's not the restaurant actually, it's just like a small cafe kind of.
Dining room,
right? And the owner, I think he's a priest,
yes,
right?
Yes. Nice job, priest. In the meantime, there are some news from the east, from the front line. People are fighting there, even though here it feels very peaceful. Such a big difference. What are you going to get?
Some salad, soup, and I don't know, maybe fish if they have.
Looks yummy. So, sweetie, what are we having here for lunch?
We have mashed potatoes with some meat, and also it's really traditional. We call it borscht. Probably you've heard about that, but that's green borscht.
Oh!
Which means the sour kind of green stuff. I don't know how to explain. We call it Shevchenko, and it's really tasty.
Yes, and this guys, this is the Ukrainian traditional borscht. You probably know this beetroot soup. And if any Russian person will claim that borscht is theirs, don't believe them. Borscht is traditional Ukrainian dish originating from this area. So I am walking on the streets of Truskavets, and a nice young man is approaching me like, Orest, hello, I'm your subscriber. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine? What's your name?
Alexander.
Alexander just came back from Kiev. And why did you decide to go to Truskavets?
My company
Arranged for you.
Yes, arranged our families and
Alexander, even though he came from Kiev, he is volunteering in Truskavets. Thank you for helping us. Thank you. Safe to you, your family, and let's hope for the best.
thank you.
Good luck. Good luck. Just guys, appreciate this. Yeah, we have to preserve this atmosphere, this architecture, this culture, something to be worth fighting for. I must say that most people who come here, they, as you can see, that they went through a lot, and I already asked several times, like, why are you filming? Why are you doing this? And I tell, don't worry, I'm press. I'm showing what's happening. I'm calming down the situation. I'm showing to the world and to Ukrainians that Truskavets is a safe haven at the moment. Let's do everything for this city to remain the same, safe and calm. Since many people have been coming to Truskavets for decades, obviously this attracts a lot of investment, and in addition to amazing historical architecture, brand new hotels being built here for years during Ukrainian independence. One of them is this 5-star Mirotel hotel. It's a good, large, world-class hotel according to every standard. And however, this is just one example of a large hotel in the downtown. Other places are mostly smaller boutique guest houses, and the larger portions of the huge hotels are on the surroundings of town. So now I invite you to take a ride. You'll need a car for that, and let's check out how those bigger premises are doing. Here you can see the skyline of town and some empty area, which is probably projected for the huge shopping mall, which will be the commercial center of the city once everything is fine. These are the foothills of the Carpathian Mountains on the left, and on the right a section of large hotels appears. This one, for example, this is the hospital of a local famous doctor, Kazyavkin, and he really does a great job recovering children with different kind of diseases. Some of those hotels are in a very bad condition. They have not been refurbished since the Soviet times. However, considering the demand which is now appearing here, even such places are going to be restored very soon in order to accommodate all the people. Many hotels are in ruins, and yeah, they will be adapted to accommodate more and more people. You see, those are dating back from the at least 50 years. This is a delphinarium, probably no dolphins here at the moment, and another tower which really cuts the skyline of the city. Looks like it's not in the operation yet, but now there is motivation to set up the entire process. So that one was a Rixos hotel, one of the most expensive and posh accommodation places in Truskavets, owned by the Turkish company. And just in front of it you've seen this huge plate written the following: rich refugees, we are hosting you with the best possible we can, but if you will drink and have too much fun, we'll kick you out and you'll be back on the front line. So that's how a Ukrainian last resort looks like. Those people who came there don't have anywhere to go else. This is the last point in Ukraine. So guys, you see everything what is happening, all this tragedy in Ukraine. Support us, speak about this, push your government to interfere. Ukraine is the gateway of European security at the moment. The courage and bravery of people who are fighting on the front lines is simply amazing. I hope this video was insightful for you, and if you find it valuable, please consider supporting activity of our team. There are a few options to do it following the link below this video. As for now, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you in the upcoming videos. Good luck and stay safe.